Let's take a look at the assignments for week 4 for exploring music. To see what those assignments are, I'm going to click on lesson plans and assignments and then week 4, the favorite musician project. This project is due by Friday, September 25th at 4 o'clock. I can click on the Google Doc for the lesson plan to see the text version about everything you might need to know for exploring music this week. So all of the information about office hours, the links, the project, everything is available there in the lesson plan. The second link here is to the project direction. So instead of all that extraneous stuff, this is just about the project you're going to be working on this week. Essentially, your mission is to use Google Sites to build a website dedicated to your favorite musician or musical group. There is a sample there of a final product, and that link is also back in Blackboard. We'll look at that in just a moment. These are the things you have to include in your Google site. The name of your musician or group, at least 3 pictures of your musician or group, your personal opinions of why this is the best musician or group on the planet. So that can be text. You can write a paragraph or 2 about why they are so awesome. It can be a video of you talking about your favorite musician, or you could have an audio file of you talking about your favorite musician. So however you would like to go about that, just make sure you include your opinion, the genre or type of music that this person creates. So might be one genre of music, or it might be several genres of music. But what kind of music do they make? 4 or more interesting facts or background information about your musician. Musical training. Did they go to college for music? Are they self-taught? Can they read music? What kind of training did they have? 2 or more videos of your favorite songs by this musician. A link that takes the reader somewhere else on the internet where they could learn more about your musician. Make sure you do personalize your page. Make sure you remove any pictures that don't apply to your group. So get rid of anything that doesn't apply, and make sure you personalize the page to make it look like you want it to look. And then of course you can include anything else that you would like to in your Google site. So there might be some more things that you have here. Maybe you want to perform something by this group. So you record a karaoke track of you singing one of your favorite songs, or maybe you want to play the piano and play one of their favorite songs. So whatever kind of extra things you want to include in there, you are welcome to do so. So if it's not on this list but you want to include it, go for it. But please make sure you do include the things on this list. There is a video here showing how to create a Google site. There are a couple other videos showing how to edit Google Sites. So once you create it, what do you do? And then there are some sample finished products here. There's one about John Coltrane, who is a very famous jazz musician. So some different things on that website you can take a look at, see if that gives you some inspiration. And then also there is a web page about the Beatles. Now there's not a lot on this front page, but you can see there are other pages that you can click on across the top. So John Coltrane, all in one page on the home page. The Beatles spread out over a few different pages. You can decide how you want to go about that. Once you've finished your Google site and you've published it, you have to publish it for the link to be available to other people. You're going to submit your published Google site link right here on this form. If you have any questions at all about the requirements for this project, about using Google Sites, about the technology itself, please join me for office hours. I would be glad to help you figure out how to use these tools. We will be using Google Sites again later in the year, so this is a great time to learn how to use this program, to play around with it, and then you do have access to it, so you are welcome to use it for other classes as well. Now, there is a video here showing how to create a new Google site. It might be a little bit different for you than what is shown there. I noticed even last week when I clicked on Google Sites, it took me to the old version of Google Sites. But just this morning, when I went to my waffle and I clicked on Sites, I was directed immediately to the new Google site. So if it takes you here, wonderful. If you see the old version, you can follow the directions in there to get to the new program. If you have any questions, please join me for office hours. I hope you have a great time creating a Google site.